Hi everyone, today we're going to discuss chromosomes, and this will be just the introductory video on chromosomes. First, let's know about what are chromosomes. For that, let me design a cell. So suppose this is our cell, and inside the cell you have nucleus, and inside the nucleus you have DNA, and DNA needs to be compactly packed. It needs to acquire as much as less space inside the cell, so it is extensively folded, and that extensively folded form of DNA is the chromosome. As you can see here, I'm showing you that when you have DNA as an open form, it's not compact, it can acquire large space. So when it's compacted, it acquires small space, and that is why we have chromosomes. And chromosomes are made up of DNA and proteins. Now let's discuss the difference between the bacterial chromosome. And bacteria usually have one circular piece of a DNA, and this is known as bacterial chromosome. And it's quite different than the human or animal as well as plant chromosome. Now let's move on to the cell versus egg or sperm chromosome. The number is different. In somatic cell, you have 46 chromosomes if we talk about humans. And in case of germline cells, which is egg or sperm, you have 23 chromosomes. Why? Because when you have offspring, the generation of offspring from the parent, you'll have 50% contribution from each parent, right? So in zygote, you will have 50% from one parent and 50% genetic contribution from the another. Now, move on to the male and the female chromosome. In case of male, you have Y, the presence of Y chromosome. And in case of female, you lack Y chromosome, but you do have additional X chromosome. And Y chromosome basically is responsible for different genes as compared to the X chromosome. That is why male and female, they are different. Next, to replace that, because in case of female you have two X chromosomes, it needs to be balanced. You have, in case of female, you have one X chromosome is as an inactive form. It is also known as Barr body. So you need to remember this particular point, that what is the Barr body? Barr body is basically the X chromosome. Now let's talk about the mother's contribution while there is sexual reproduction. I'm talking about a special organelle which is mitochondria. I have made video on mitochondria. You should watch that video. Mitochondria does have its own DNA molecule. And when there is the fertilization, then the mitochondrial DNA comes from the female side, that is the mother side. Its role is in ATP synthesis, and the mitochondria during the fertilization process is only given by the egg, not by the sperm. This is another important point. And it can be used to trace the maternal history, because it comes from the mother side. And it's also very interesting that the theory of symbiosis says that microbes, basically the mitochondria or the chloroplast in plants, they were microbes, and they fused with the early cells during evolution, and then basically they were present as the endosymbionts. So this is another interesting fact regarding these organelles. But anyways, so I don't want to make this video too long. I will just rest this video, and I hope that this video is helpful for you to understand what are chromosomes, why there is a difference between the number of somatic chromosomes as the number of germline cells chromosomes, what is the Barr body, why there is a difference between male and female, and also the mother's contribution for the offspring as far as the mitochondrial DNA is concerned. If you like the video, then please do hit the like button, and if you like the content of the channel, then please subscribe to the channel. I'll meet you in the next video where I'll bring similar topics, similar videos. Thank you.